So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game and the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beck.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Header! And he scores! It's offside and that'll count for nothing.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Can they get him away? Tries a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
The Half are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And they're back on the ball again.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Showing good feet. That has not gone well. Corner to act.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Messi.
The Half really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
De Ligt does well to get it back. Ball's gone out of play. And he whips it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Mbappe. Haaland is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Messi. Bellingham! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Looking for options for movement. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Bellingham. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Borussia Dortmund currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing It just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe.
Corner to up.
That's a look and place it forward. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through?
Out of play for a goal kick. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 33.
Haaland. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Strongly challenged there.
Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lofted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he shoots!
And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution for love. Number 45.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20.
So they have it all to do again.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Receives it in a good position here. Bastoni getting this one clear. Borussia Dortmund will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Might be danger here.
Minute has been indicated.
Good ball, good take. And he's there to belt it away. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And it's ended
Well, a
on
decent
even
draw,
today.
Peter, with a good mix.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with. Is having a shot! Off the post! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 6 minutes.
Dogs break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Machado picks it up out wide. Gets a good foot in there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Machado got a long way forward to join the attack. No, that was never going to make it. And there's the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's managed to get rid. Could be danger here. And he's got away from him. Oh, just a keeper now. Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Lovely passing, lovely movement is getting up there. That has been deflected. Belling can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that is well cleared. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking here to chip it through. That has been knocked clear. They've played it short. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. Can he finish? Haaland gets it away. Distributed tidily. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Yamal. Messi, a true great in every sense of the word. Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back underway. Here's Haaland. Foot in. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Nantes certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Driving forward. And it's Messi.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Donnarumma is there to clear. That's gone loose. Engages and forces him off the ball. The pass is intercepted. Nantes have it back and can go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Coquelin. Well, there's the clearance. Ricardo. He's got away. And he's there to belt it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So what can they make of this? Machado looking to hit the byline here. Bastoni clears. That's been won straight back. Looking to play him in. The through ball. Al-Jamal. He's picked his way. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
He's had a shot!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, he's burst through. Adingra, and he's got away from him. Bellingham. Bamba. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Off the post. He's in a great... This time, surely! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Not a hint of offside here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold is short. Hangs one in. And that has been cleared. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Hernandez picks it up out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Nicely weighted ball. Foot in. Yamal.
And the counter is on.
Messi looking to receive it in space. Radetzky is there to clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. And they've got rid. Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Pinches it off him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zakaria. Kamara. Can he get it through? Ansu Fati. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Really well cleared. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
And that is all they have time for. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to this.
Ansu Fati! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Ansu Fati demonstrated great strength.
He's having a pop! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Teze. And it's Teze. Looking here to chip it through. Look at the space here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Distributed tidily. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Bellingham, and he's managed to get... Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Monaco. Number 28.
This is their second
Coming
corner
on
of the
the
game.
field is number 11.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Teze. Bamba. Balogun! And he's really put himself on the line here. Camera plays it short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vas. Bamba. And here's Mbappe. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bamba. And Shufati on 2 now and looking for 3. And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's having a go! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances
Substitution
away.
for Monaco. Number 9.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Ansu Fati. Coming on the field.
And it's been taken
Number
short.
14.
And it's
Number
Messi.
10.
Decent
Martin.
chance!
Substitution in progress.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Messi. Now the ball's gone astray. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Haaland clears it away. He's found a way past. Good. Oh, he's all alone. Chance for a shot!
Has been indicated.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he latch on to this? Chance, surely! Well taken goal. Deep, deep into injury time. That was a given. It always was.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Erling Haaland.
And there goes the final whistle. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now.
Please
they
put
lost
your hands
it.
together, everyone, and give our boys a
Well,
round
how
of
will we
applause
look back
for a
on
job
that?
well
Well,
done.
Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams
Hello,
square up to each other with
welcome
fire
to
in their
today's
eyes.
match.
This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Now it's Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Pressing high and with purpose. Fernandez. Brandt. He has found the way through. Bastoni. Bastoni gets it away. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham, nice looking ball. Hernandez wants to run onto this. Vardiol.
Iraq definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Dani Olmo thinks about the shot. De Gea getting this one clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi, a player of legendary status. And here's Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
1 minute added time.
Some good work on the right flank here. Shot could be a real chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover the...
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross flung in towards the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get rid. Knocks it out wide. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Played in. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Shot at goal! Not a bad try by any means.
Lamine Yamal really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Barcelona have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. This looks promising. And a chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 18, Erling Haaland.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's found a way past. Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fernandez. McGinn. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Barcelona making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 85 minutes.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Fernandez. And this is Messi. Rafinha. Judge, surely! He's put his foot right through that one.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 5, Alexander.
Iraq are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Nicely weighted ball. Good take. And the shot! Oh, good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 18.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Number 4, Fernandez. Number 22, McGinn.
And this is Kane.
Number 13.
Messi gets
Eduardo
across to intercept
Camavinga.
that.
Number 6.
And he's gone looking for safety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Haaland walking off with the spoils, richly deserved.
Volunteers for each block.